sonar here, and please don't leave this when I say this, but this tactic isn't truly a tactic, it's more of a tip of hill defense, and trust me, you'll see it. I can't believe how amazing it is. Doesn't work grassy flatlands, obviously, it's flatland, but it works really well. So let's take a look at my army. 5 units of royal pikes in the front row. I believe they're gold shield, gold sword, and a few upgrades. I've got a bunch of archers. Oh, I think it's about 3 normal archers, gold shield, gold sword, 4 cretans. And at the back I've got 1 unit of royal pike with my general in it, gold shield, gold sword, and some experience, and 2 phalanx one. Let's take a look at his army. He's got on his left flank, he's got 3 units of companion cav with some militia cav. Then he's got 6 units of silver shield pikemen, gold shield, gold sword, and 6 units of his archers, gold shield, gold sword. And then his the generals behind his pikes in a companion cav unit. And then on his other flank he's got 2 units of companion cav and some militia cav. He's spreading himself quite far out. I think his idea was to envelop me, but because of the design of my tactic and have it done uphill, he finds that really quite hard to do. And his things aren't really in unison. So I'm going to skip this bit, by the way, because it's just me manoeuvring about. So, this is about a minute later. He's started to move forward now, and I think he's hoping to intercept my pikes, but they're literally just about to get to where they're forming up. So I think he sort of like realises I could just form literally just right now. At any time I could probably film, because the amount of time I've been spending. And I think he knows he's not going to lose my hit advantage, so I'm probably going to form about here. Which I think my army does do about here. I'm pretty sure it does anyway. So his army's quite still wide out. So like it starts on this top bit of hill here, and then it goes all the way down to this sort of like valley bit, and then back up to where I'm defending. So I readjust my line a bit, I make it a bit more slanted angle. Now my Cretan archers are already in range, but I don't want to start shooting yet because I don't want to ruin the formation. And I'm just about to go into formation anyway, so it doesn't matter. So this bit's I just put down my phalanxes, and then my archers start to hit his archers. And this is when the skirmishing starts. And my Cretan, I'm sure I'm going to win, because I've got 7 units of archers and he's only got 6. 4 of which are Cretan, which are a lot better than his. So I'm 100% sure I'm going to win this. I'm just 100% sure. And he starts firing fire arrows. I'm not quite sure the point of that is, but I don't know. So I'm going to skip this bit. This is just us skirmishing again. I don't like skipping it, but it's getting a bit long. As you can see, it's already 10 minutes, so I don't want to delay it anymore. So another minute later. Now, his skirmishing army's just been slaughtered, and I've literally barely lost any men. My Cretans, I must have lost a total of like 30 men. And my archers, they took a bit more of a beating, that's what he was targeting. I think I must have lost about 100, but if you can see, it's just massacre. There's dead bodies everywhere on his side, and a few dead archers and a few dead Cretans every once in a while. So I'm firing some fire arrows, because I see some of his units are routing, so I'm trying to make them all rout using fire arrows and just completely destroy their morale. But his pikemen are starting to rush up the hill now, and this is going to truly show you how much being on the hill helps. Now I know Macedonian units are already better, but this is ridiculously better. And also the experience helps as well. So because I have experience, my men are experienced, they're used to battle, they know what to do, they know when to do it. So they haven't just been through drills, they're actually experienced veteran soldiers. So they were easily going to batter off these silver shield pikes. I think you have to move in those 3 units at the back as reserves. So I think I would need them, but I really don't with this army. So my archers aren't skirmish. This is the first bit of close combat engagement. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the slow rate they're going at, that's because so many of them are dying at the front. So they're actually going at about walking speed, but there's so many of them dying at the front, it looks so slow. And it's 7 seconds, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. It starts to rout, and that's it. That's how long it takes. And just look at the map. Look I lose about, what, I think I used 10 men in that unit, and like 6 in the other. So his entire army's en route now, and 10 enemy archers to shoot him in the back. So his entire army's just routing now. It's quite clever what he does here though. So he knows he's lost the pike battle completely, and just massacring whatever's left. So he's sending in his cav now. Now, I don't understand why at first he didn't send them in unison, but I kind of get it now. So he's sending around his pikes in the flank. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but it does extremely help him, no matter if it was intentional or not. Because his cav are moving from the front, I don't want to move my pikes. Because if I move them to the side, it will give them a nice opening to my archers and behind my line. So I have to keep my pikes there. And although they actually are fighting him and saying victory is certain, so he puts a bit of pressure on. I don't know if that's micromanagement in control, just not being able to control it. But he makes sure my pikes have to stay there. Now, if I had kept a unit there just to keep me thinking, when's he gonna attack? If I turn, will he attack? Those sorts of things, because my line would be too thin to deflect even a cav charge. So he knows. So I think he knows. But this is on huge scale. That's why there's so many men. I think there's like 6,000 men. It's a lot of men. Now it's a 20k battle, but I think he did use it all up. But he was at 10,000 money when I checked, and about, I don't know, 30 seconds later he started. So I don't know if he kept it at 10,000 or something, but I think he might just spend it on something like upgrades or something. Maybe he didn't duplicate and just did them individually. So I give him a nice bit of target here, my general unit, and he falls for it. And he charges in, and then I'm deploying my phalanxes, and he just smashes into a wall of phalanx. And the battle report is really good. Its victory is certain for me, and defeat is certain. Only a genius could win this. Apparently this dude's a military genius, because it starts changing. It goes to balance of forces evenly. So I have to move this unit, but I've planned for this. So because I've managed to move that unit, but I've still kept in order, and because these units aren't doing anything, I can move up more units from the field now. I would have kind of done it in unison, so he could have forced me to have to move units, and sort of like attacks on a larger scale, because he focused his attack on the front and the left. If I was in his position, I would have tried to attack on every single front I can get my units to. But I think my Cretan archers were kind of just restricting him a bit, because the amount of damage they did. So that's my general deb. But that doesn't really matter, because my pikes just completely outnumber him. Because then his general dies, at that point I know I've won. I was kind of worried when my general died, so I pulled back this unit as well. But then his entire army starts to rout. His general's the only thing keeping them together. So the entire army's routing now. My pikes just slaughtered them. So it's coming to the end of the battle now. He knows he's lost, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the death, because nothing really else happens. My archers start picking up some of his men. His cavs give a final charge, and they're deflected by archers. Look at that. That's the right unit kind of got into pikes, but the left unit got deflected by a bunch of archers. I think the archers killed one man than the cav did. So just look at that slaughter. It's because I kept a wide line. I put them as I wasn't really prepared for cav, so I didn't keep their pikes up. I just kept them in straight, so it's 5 lines deep. So I played admitted defeat now. I think he's realised he's probably going to lose this. So it's a right victory, and just look at that, his kill ratio. That's 5 to 1, nearly 6. I was just absolutely amazed at that. I didn't think I killed that many. I knew it was pretty awesome. Here's the battle statistics, so you can see what individual units did. And you can just see the inflicted damage on some of these royal pikes. I mean, the amount of damage some of those royal pikes did is just horrendous. Terrible for him, brilliant for me. So thanks to my opponent. It was a very good game. And can't wait to subscribe for more videos. This is ExZoTiCGaming, the ExZoTiC Gang, going out.